What is up, guys? KFC back here with our next war recap video. This one, 55 to 37 victory against a clan from Iraq. Not a whole lot of good attacks on their side. I got a triple on Onyx here, but I think that was a attack that came down, and then one or two 3-stars sprinkled in, but not a very good effort on their part. On our part, much better. We did, unfortunately, one of the Town Hall 11s 1-starred, but we did get, I believe it was 3 Town Hall 10s 3-starred, and then the rest of the Town Hall 9s got cleaned up. So congratulations to the Town Hall 9s, clearing the Town Hall 9s. So we're definitely going to give some Town Hall 9s some love this war. I'm going to go ahead and look at kind of the overall stats and then each player's statistics. So 16 3-stars for us, 2 for the enemy. So not a very competitive war. For us, lots of good stuff happening here at the top. Tread Easy with another triple. Spence, who's no longer with us, had a fresh hit triple. And then Trent, I thought there was one more Town Hall 10, maybe not. Trent with a Town Hall 10 triple. And then, as you can see, our Town Hall 9 performance. Not a lot of 6-star wars. I think Onyx had one, but he hit the baby Town Hall 9s like a wuss. And then everyone else just kind of sprinkled in a 1-star here and there, or a 3-star here and there. So I'm going to go ahead and give some Town Hall 9s some love. So someone who has been absolutely on fire has been Danny. So he did not have a 6-star war this war, but have to give him some love for all of the amazing things that he has been doing. I believe he is hitting at over 80% for the last month or so. So let's go ahead and watch him take out this base with a pretty typical, see if this is a shattered or a stone go-ho here. Going to drop a minion down here, which is going to be able to create that funnel. Might even sneak in and get that cannon long term. Going to go ahead and drop his golem here, which is going to be tanked by that Tesla. And going to kind of come in from 3 o'clock, so a nice, easy funnel creation for him. Looking for the Archer Queen to go down here any second. Looks like he's going to focus on his wall breakers first. Test wall breaker is a success. The rest of the wall breakers go in. Boom. Easily get into the 3 o'clock compartment. Archer Queen goes down as those golems get out in front. Does look like he is indeed running a shattered go-ho here. Looks like some Valks coming out of the clan castle along with the Barbarian King. Lava Hound pops out of the clan castle, which is perfect, and a nice jump spell opens up a nice chunk of the base here. And so the writing is on the wall here. We got a couple of double spots over here, and then one here that looks like he is about to negate. Poison spell goes down on the skeletons and the enemy Barbarian King. Going to go ahead and fast forward this part up as he just kind of waits for his king to jump the wall here and then smacks that queen down. And so now at this point, it's just all about the surgical deployment, and I'm assuming we're going to see that here in a second. King goes through. There was no double set there, so I haven't seen any bombs go off yet, so let's go ahead and see how he deploys his hogs. 3 or 4 on each of the wizard towers and the mortars up there. And so no need to drop an early heal spell here. Nice notice by Danny that he didn't necessarily need one. Hogs go ahead and trip a bomb there, and he goes ahead and heals them up. Looks like there might have been a double there that he easily papped around, so nice job there. Still has 2 heals in the bag, and there's just not a lot of this base to go. He still has 11 hogs in the bag. He probably could have beat this base without those 11 hogs ever being deployed. Second heal spell goes down right there, and then as you can see, there's only 4 defenses left, and so easily going to take out the rest of this base. Looks like his hogs might make a little bit of bacon here, so it was actually very, very good of him to go ahead and kind of keep those 11 hogs in the bag, and the rest of them kind of trickle around. Couple of things obviously could have gone a little smoother. Wizard obviously over here on this Dark Barrack. Just because of the way the hogs finished, it looks like those hogs might bounce from the gold storage over the elixir collector over here. Oh, one of them straight over to that elixir collector. So all is well on the cleanup front. So really nice job by Danny, taking out that base with ease. Obviously not the greatest double sets in the world, but it was their top Town Hall 9, and he absolutely obliterated it. So good job there. Going to scroll down to someone else who had a 6-star war. We're going to be looking at Arbor taking out number 10. Unfortunately for Arbor, Todd beat the base quicker than he did, so he got the replay taken over. So let's go ahead and watch. Oh, sorry, Arbor took out 13, not 10. Let's go ahead and watch Arbor take out base 13 here. And so pretty standard internet base. I'm not sure if it has a fancy name or anything, but we know obviously all the Teslas and the giant bombs are down here in this little V section. And so he's going to come at this base with what looks to be I think that was a mistake. I think he thought he had a golem in his clan castle. So he dropped some Valks, which are basically going to meet up with his golem over here on the other side anyway. So all looks like it will work out here. Valkyries are going to go around to the left. Let's see if they cut back in here. You're going to take out those skeletons, and they're going to keep going left. So unfortunately for him, the CC for him ended up basically just being a big funnel creation process. Only one golem here, so let's see how Arbor handles kind of something unexpected. Obviously, this entire raid, he's a little... he's showing that he's not flustered by anything. His king is in there. The enemy queen is already out, and the king is going to take out the rest of those Teslas. Sorry, there's the queen. The queen now goes down. So he's already starting his hogs over here on the left. He knows that all the bombs are going to be taken care of. He did drop a heal on his heroes there, despite the fact that his Valks did not go center. And then up here, this area here is a very nice area where hogs aren't going to be really targeted by much. Lots of splash damage over here. So very clear that this final heal is going to be saved kind of over for this more highly concentrated point defense area. So despite the fact that he thought he had a golem in the CC, easily going to take out this base anyway. So really, really nice job there by Arbor, staying cool under pressure. He's got his cleanup over there working on the left side with those Valks and that Wizard. And so pretty easy to take out the rest of that base and secure the 100%. All right, next attack, going to be watching Han Solo Dolo take out bases 11 and 16. Now, unfortunately, Han Solo's base was erased by Arbor. So I'm going to go ahead and watch Han here on 11. It was a cleanup attack. Kind of a big spread out open base. Going to be bringing either a cold-blooded or a shattered Go-Vaho here. Kind of hard to really determine what the danger threats are in this area. Obviously, there's tons of double spots all around the outside of the base. So really a nice scout here by bringing Valkyries, because basically the goal is to get into this core and to eliminate as many of these kind of awkward double spots as possible. So in terms of what route to take, I wouldn't really overanalyze this. I would probably kind of come from this section down here, maybe around 7 o'clock or so, and then connect my jump right there. So let's go ahead and see how Han does it, and watch his 6-star war unfold here. So nothing happening yet. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward here. It looks like there was a hole in the base, so he drops a hog and grabs the dragon and the 2 balloons. Looks like there was another hole in that base down there as well. So has the clan castle pulled out. Looks like he's actually going to start from all the way up top. Going to take a little bit of a longer route to the queen. Also fine. You know, it just kind of depends on your play style. And so going to kind of come in from a less threatening area. A little bit further route to the queen, but I assume we're going to see a heal spell on those Valkyries, and those Valkyries are going to go in there and smash that Archer Queen. So nice wall breaker game there. Gets his golems in. A nice funnel created on that side. Dragon is about to be locked onto by the Archer Queen, so he starts to send in his Valkyries. Down goes the dragon there in the poison spell. Jump spell goes down. That's going to let those Valks straight into the core. And boom, there's the heal spell for them. The quad Tesla there. Valks are completely protected the entire time, and he's not going to waste any time. He's going to go ahead and start his hogs there from the top while his Valks are tanking. So very nicely done. 3 hogs on each of the pieces of point defense. And then, so no bomb. There goes the double set right there. So he's going to lose some Valks, but not a big deal. Has a nice counterclockwise motion going with these hogs, and he's just going to kind of reinforce as he goes along. So I'm going to pause it here. Something that you could do, the more advanced you get, the more that you'll get accustomed to doing this. As soon as you drop this heal spell, and maybe these 3 or 4 hogs right here, he does have 2 wizards and 2 minions in the bag. You can easily drop a wizard or 2 up here to kind of start your cleanup process a little early. It'll start helping us convert some of those 99s into 100. Kind of as soon as humanly possible, you can drop that that cleanup wizard. So go ahead and zoom out here and kind of see at what point he ends up dropping that cleanup wizard. So obviously it could have gone down around like 135 or so. But right now he's focused on his hogs. Down goes another heal spell here. And he's out of things to do at this point other than poison. So right around now, instead of watching your hogs, since there's absolutely nothing you can do, good to get your cleanup down as soon as possible. He drops that minion there on that dark elixir collector, which is great. And then boom, there goes that wizard up there. So not necessarily 30 seconds late, because I feel like a lot of players do this. They kind of wait until the hogs kind of get to the end of their running around before they drop their cleanup troops. But obviously, with an additional 30 seconds, this wizard could probably... Let's watch what this wizard can accomplish by the time that the replay gets to the 35-second mark, because that would be approximately how long that wizard could have been working the entire time. So we'll pause it at the 35-second mark here. So wizard kind of making his way around. So by this point, right... the wizard would kind of be right here, and so we had a wizard in the bag, so then we would know, like, oh, the wizard didn't quite get to this elixir collector, so maybe a wizard would go up there, because right now, if you zoom out, the only issue is now that all of his troops are going to have to backtrack up to that elixir storage, and so had he dropped it kind of earlier on in the raid, he would know with almost a full minute to go, oh shit, there's an elixir collector there that doesn't have anything on it, and so that could be just a small thing to keep kind of working on. I know it's hard sometimes. It depends. If you play on a phone, it's really, really hard to kind of scroll up and down the screen. If you play on an iPad, it might be a little easier. Kind of scroll your finger up a little bit, drop a cleanup wizard, and then just resume what you're doing. But when you are hogging and you're dropping heal spells, as soon as you drop a heal spell, that's the ideal time to grab a wizard, go throw it up somewhere, and then reinforce with hogs kind of on the backside. All right. So, number 16, taken out by Eric as well. So let's see how he does this one here. Another one of those, I guess we call this an internet base, like cross base or something. So very good base, again, selection for Go Vaho, because there's no double spots in any of these compartments right here. And so you can think about it a lot just in terms of the four corners base, in terms of where you would drop your heals, because there might be singles inside of some of this compartment. Can't even have a single in it, but this one could obviously have a single right back here. This one could have a single right back there. In terms of taking this base out again, I also wouldn't reinvent the wheel either. I would come from the close side to the queen. It'll be interesting to see if Eric on this attack comes from the far side of the queen like he did on his previous raid, or if he changes it up. Let's go ahead and get this going here. Obviously, there's some sort of action in that cross area. There's a double set kind of. It would be a really bad double set, but there could be one there. There could be one down here, but most likely there's going to be Teslas down here by this town hall. Let's go ahead and see kind of what he does here. Does go ahead and grab the lure. Dragon and two balloons pop out of the clan castle. He is indeed going to take the long route to the queen. No big deal, because like I said, if you have as long as you commit to having a heal spell on your Valkyries, you can take a longer route to the queen. I'm usually just a guy that puts the heals on my hogs, just because I'm a little nervous when it comes to dropping heal spells not on hogs, but very nicely done here by Eric. Easy entry. Gets that golem in, waits for his archer queen to take out the dragon before he drops his Valks, and creates a nice simple jump spell. Boom, right there it goes. So we do have the heal spell down now on the Valks, and they're going to burn through parts of this core and take out those skeleton traps. And just like his last attack, as things in the middle are tanking, he's already starting his attack with the hogs. Don't think he needed that heal there, that first heal. That cannon and Tesla were both distracted by things in the core. Could have easily seen him wait all the way until around now to use it, even kind of dropping the heal there on that mortar to protect that Valkyrie, and then it also would have had those hogs in the heal as well. So it looks like he's just going to drop a little bit rough on that second heal as well, just because so many of the hogs were already over here. That second heal could have been placed entirely in this compartment, and so what that would have allowed is it would have allowed protection for that archer tower and that cannon. That those hogs are going to now beat down. And so he is now out of heals, and unfortunately he's just going to have to hope and pray that these hogs kind of make it through. Luckily, those golemites kind of come in target of that arch tower. So it did get a little fortunate in this attack, but it also just provides a good learning opportunity. What he did so well in the first attack was that he started his hogs while everything was being tanked and then kind of healed later. In this attack, he started his hogs same time when his stuff was being tanked, but dropped an early heal spell. That could have been placed a little bit further back. Could have made this a little bit less of a stressful attack for him, but does go ahead and swag that poison spell and puts a punctuation on his 6-star war. So nice job there by Eric. So that's going to be it for the Town Hall 9 coverage. This video is a little short, so let's go ahead and grab one of these Town Hall 10 triples up here. Trent uses Town Hall 11, so I need to watch that. Probably watch Trent here, because I'm pretty sure the other one is by Spence, and Spencer is dead to me, because he left us for War Rails. So I'm going to go ahead and watch Trent take out base 5 here. So does go ahead, and he has these max Valks. He has an AQ walk queued up, as well as 2 free spells. And as you can see, going to get tremendous value here for those free spells. And so going to easily take out kind of, my guess would be kind of this Inferno on both these Expos, and then probably not as much value up here for the second freeze. But depending on what angle he takes, if he kind of comes from the quote-unquote long route to the queen, he can go ahead and freeze this Inferno and this Expo when the queen kind of jumps over into that core to engage the Valkyries. Let's go ahead and see what direction he takes. I still might take the short route to the queen, just because I'm a wuss. But that's just me. He's going to take kind of this, he's going to start his AQ walk. Excuse me, I forgot that he had an AQ walk. On this side, go ahead and drops a wizard there. That's going to create a nice, easy funnel for him, except it did not take out that army camp. So going to have to play it a little bit more naturally here. It does have a little bit of a wall breaker fail there. Just didn't quite get them all in. And so this Archer Queen is going to fortunately walk down, which I believe that's the way that he wanted to, obviously. Now that the Arch Tower is distracted, now he goes ahead and drops his last wall breaker, and he is going to be officially get into that corner there. He does have the Clan Castle now coming out, drops a very nice poison there. It's going to get all the archers and both witches in it. So just a really, really nice placement there. No need to burn a rage spell, no need to burn his ability. Everything should get poisoned out right there. And so very, very nicely done there with that Clan Castle. And also, if there was a Lava Hound in that Clan Castle, it also would have been an ideal time to handle the Lava Hound as well. Unfortunately, it looks like those healers are going to get locked onto by Nair Defense, and he's going to lose one there. Queen steps up into that corner that he opened up, and he's going to go ahead and take out that Elixir Collector. He is going to start down here from the long reach of the Queen, which I like, just because of the freeze that he brought. A couple of wall breakers go in there and soften up that wall for that Archer Queen, and she's going to now join up with the group. Those Valkyries take a really bizarre path for him, unfortunately. They're going to walk all the way around. Luckily, he's got a jump spell that's level 3, so they're going to jump right back into the action. That second jump spell is down, letting everything into the core. And a nice free spell down there. It probably could have waited a little bit longer because I'm not sure that second Inferno was active yet. I think this one is a little bit more of a pressing threat. And then also, I was hoping that freeze would capture that Archer Queen as well, just to limit the amount of damage that she does. Second freeze spell goes down there. That one's really nice. Goes ahead and softens up that core just as the Valks get there. So really nicely done there. And there you see the Inferno that was frozen first kind of goes active for a few more seconds than it should have been allowed. But as you can see, they made 10-second work of that core, no problem. Still has both heroes almost at full health. Both of them still have their abilities. There's just never been a doubt for this one. These open base designs are just feeding frenzies for Valks. As long as you can get them into the core and get them through those Inferno towers, everything else kind of just takes care of itself. And Trent does indeed go ahead and do that and knocks out the 3-star on the Town Hall 10. So that's going to be it for this war. First war that we got to take at full advantage of the double XP. So picked up 330 XP for this raid. So that's going to be all for this war recap video. As always, leave a like and a comment on anything that you would like to see in future recaps, and I will catch you guys in the next one.